Hi, I'm Adva Saldinger. I'm an associate editor at Devex, and I'm here in Durban where we've just wrapped up the World Economic Forum on Africa. It's been a really busy but great 3 days here. One of the key themes that emerged is really about Africa's youth. It's the youngest continent, and we've had a lot of conversations about the need, the imperative to quickly create opportunities for Africa's youth. And that's about creating jobs, but it's also about ensuring education. And that also leads into another one of the conversations that was sort of front and center this week, and that's about the future of work and the need to enable especially those young people to have the skills to participate in the digital economy. One of the other conversations here has been about governance, accountability, and responsible leadership, which gave rise to a couple sort of interesting moments with Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe and South Africa's President Jacob Zuma, who have both been criticized on a number of issues in their own countries, and some interesting tensions, particularly with Winnie Byanyima from Oxfam, who was calling out a lack of leadership and transparency in government. One of the other issues that came up is agriculture and food security and the need for the continent to really be able to produce more food to feed its people. An issue that came up frequently was the issue of famine. And the narrative around that was really that most of the sort of famine or severe food insecurity that is being faced on the continent today is really as a result of failed political leadership. There were several initiatives and reports that were launched this week. One of the initiatives that was discussed was the Coalition for African Research and Innovation, the Wellcome Trust, and Gates. We're both really trying to ramp up a conversation about the need to develop more local capacity for science and research on the continent. There was also a report released about the business of education, and earlier today, South Africa announced its Internet for All initiative. We also did a number of one-on-one conversations with folks from the Gates Foundation and the Rockefeller Foundation, with Donald Kaberuka, the former head of the African Development Bank, and with Liberia's Minister of Education. For all of that great content, check out Devex.com.